Hi Taurus, welcome to your general messages for the 13th and the 19th of April. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to be posted in the description the astrology video that I posted yesterday, so please check that out so you could find out about the wonky Tuesday and Wednesday that we're going to be having this week. It's just kind of like this crescendo that we're all hitting. Lots of change, guys, lots of change. So first I'm going to do a career read. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for career, sweep that, and then do relationship. Okay, so let me pull crowning energy for your career. Solitude, alone but not lonely. Wow, alone but not lonely. So listen, having to do with your career, this could certainly be speaking to those of you who are working at home. This could be for those of you who've been furloughed, laid off. This can even be for those of you actively working. It's just a weird, like everybody is just so in their own space now, right? Crazy. High Priestess, lots of deep thinking you're doing. Ten of Coins in reverse coming into this space. So yeah, and the Ten of Coins is a Mercury and Virgo energy. So communication coming in that ends up taking away your money, taking away your employment. I mean, that quite literally is what this means in reverse. You know, very straightforward. For some of you, it could be the decision to not return to work, but this idea, you know, that you end up communicating because it's that Mercury energy, right? Having to do with money. So we have the High Priestess as the situation right now. We have the High Priestess energy. Now the High Priestess is a moon energy, and this is about you what you're thinking about very deeply. You may not be talking to too many people right now. You might be in this space of really working through how it is that you feel about career, job, like almost like an existential question, like you're trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want. But this is being crossed by the Emperor energy, and which is an Aries energy, and they're the leaders of the zodiac, really about fresh perspective, fresh new start, and you're feeling this like front and center. So you know, you're feeling, the High Priestess is you're getting in touch deep within you with what it is that you really want in order to feel happy and moving forward in your life on that right path, right? Feeling very, and the High Priestess energy too is a very kind of alone energy too, right? Because it's, anytime we have the moon energy, it's that feeling deep within ourselves. And you know, also guys, it is a moon energy, and the moon rules Cancer, and Cancer is about that fourth house, metaphorical home space and safety. So you're thinking about not only what's going to make you happy, but what can you get into that you both love and that is going to bring you the security that you're looking for. So the crowning energy here is the Knight of Cups energy in reverse. So this tells me that there's some sort of emotions that are being held back, right? Whenever we have, that's any kind of cup energy being held back. So this is an Aquarius and Pisces. So whenever we have a cup energy with Pisces, it's about our dreams, what we ideally want. Aquarius is about doing something differently, different than what we've been doing. So in the reverse, this is telling me that you're having a very hard time getting in touch with what it is that you want to do different than what you've been doing, so that you can reach that dream, that space of feeling like, yeah, I'm in the right place, you know, doing the right thing. Very heavy thinking going on here. Now we have the Six of Cups energy in reverse as the foundation. And the thing is here, when we have the Six of Cups reverse, this tells me that you're doing a lot of reflecting and a lot of reminiscing about something from the past, something that you used to do, and you might be glorifying it in the rearview mirror, you know. That kind of happens with this energy here, but it is a sun in Scorpio, and Scorpio being ruled by Pluto is about transformation. So the fact that it's reverse, I'm getting, you feel like there's not going to be any sort of change or transformation in whatever it is that you've been doing now. So you're not going to continue in it. You don't feel like there's going to be anything offered to you any different. Many of you are going to be realizing, like, you know what ended up ending because of the COVID situation ended up ending almost as a blessing, because I'm feeling for a lot of you, you weren't so happy in it anyway, right? It's because a lot of the Taurus transits are going on a little challenging in the career sector right now. Okay, but anyway, moving on, we have you. You are the Six of Coins in reverse right now. So you might be in this space of really being very deeply concerned about your finances right now, right? Because this is Moon in Taurus. So the Moon is I feel, and Taurus, you guys, right? You guys are ruled by Venus, which is one of the money planets, right? So when we're looking at this as a pentacle energy, this is feeling very concerned about your money right now, for sure. And not feeling like, not feeling supported at all, you know, because the Six of Coins energy is I got your back, you got mine, you know, we're helping each other out, we're all in this together kind of thing. And so there is this lack of that, this lack of reciprocity, right? This lack of something coming in. Now, the Knight of Swords energy, lots of Swords energy in the external for all the readings. It's very interesting to me because the Sword energy is about communication. It's air. It's communication. It's truth, right? So whenever we have this in reverse, either there's a lack of information coming in or incomplete information. It could be very confusing, you know, anything like that, right? But it is a Capricorn and Aquarius energy. Capricorn is work. That is the sign of work. And Aquarius is about doing something differently. Right? So we have the Sword energy here, which is about communication. So in the reverse, it's like the communication is not coming in about how you can actually work differently, be able to make money differently. So for some of you, you guys are waiting big time on that stimulus check. You're waiting for unemployment. You're waiting for that SBA loan. You're waiting for somebody to say, all right, we're going to come back to work limited. You're waiting for that information to come in so that things could be different than how they are right now. In the reverse, it's not happening just yet. So we have the Lover's energy reverse. So when we have the Lover's energy reverse, this is about, and this is in your fear position. So when it comes to career, this is about you being in a space of shared purpose with somebody. So this can be you and your employer, you and your employees, you and your colleagues. This could be anything like that, right? But where there are decisions being made, there's a decision, okay? And in your fear position, you're afraid that the decision is not going to be made. You're just afraid of the decision not being made. Like, you know, what are you going to end up doing? Really having a hard time with this. Now, for many of you, if you're not dealing with anyone, this is you dealing with the other side of yourself, right? Because we all of us have two sides to ourselves. So we can definitely be feeling that, and us really getting in touch with the fact that we really need to be our own best friends right now. And this is scaring you a little bit, right? And this may be because you're feeling very vulnerable. So you're afraid, you're tapping into the shadow side of not only of yourself, but of a situation that you're dealing with, and it's making you feel very uncomfortable. And it's just responsive to everything that's going on. But I do like the outcome energies, guys. I really do. We have the Three of Coins energy. This is quite literally Mars and Capricorn. Again, Capricorn is about work. Mars is about a new, fresh perspective, a new beginning. So something's going to be happening. Something's going to be coming in. I like this. We have in the near future, we have the Page of Cups. Page is always indicating a new cycle. And this is going to be in a space doing something that you really love, that speaks to you more authentically than what you've been doing. So this is not going to happen right now. This is in your near future. But I like the fact that the fresh perspective is at least that you're going to be able to start initiating something forward in a new way. So I do like that. So right now, money might be a little, tight. You may be feeling very insecure about something here. Yeah. But I feel Taurus is feeling the isolation in a big way here, for sure. Solitude. Alone but not lonely. Yeah, because you have yourself. How silly is that, right? Say, be quiet, woman. What does that mean? Right? What does that even mean? All right, so Let's do some love for those of you open to love. Let's get a crowning energy. Love, Taurus, Hex. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Okay. Yeah. Letting people's true colors come to light. Yeah. Sometimes if you let somebody talk long enough, you find stuff out. Okay. General messages, guys. Again, don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. Okay, so these do not get read in reversals because I work in the oracles. Ace of Wands, the Lovers, very nice. Four of Swords, Nine of Wands. Okay. So I feel like you guys have really kind of been going through it in your relationship a little bit, because we have the Nine of Wands energy, and the Nine of Wands it's a moon in Sagittarius, so it's you're feeling the desire to still keep working at something, right? That Sagittarius energy, really tapping into your belief system and feeling that you've been through a lot, right? This energy has been a lot, but I still have fire in my belly for this person. I want to move forward. I really want to move forward with them still, even though it's been tough. But we have that, and we have this new beginning here, this Ace of Wands, this new passion. So I like this, right? It's an ace, it's a brand new beginning. So this is nice. And then we have the King of Wands. So much passion here, so much fire. And what I like about this card is it's a Cancer and Leo energy. So while there's passion and there's a lot of attraction, there's a safety about this person. And there's this like metaphorical home space, this sense of familiarity about them. So there's going to be passion, but there's also going to be a level of comfort. And then we have King of Pentacles. Hello. I mean, this is great. King of Pentacles is an Aries and Taurus energy. So you'll be dealing with somebody who has their money on point. But this is indicating to me a new cycle for you guys, a new cycle, because it's an Aries energy. Aries is about a new, fresh perspective, a new cycle, right? Pentacles. Yeah, I really like it. And the Taurus energy is, Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? You guys are ruled by Venus. So this is all about, getting into that space of this new cycle in this Venusian space. I really like it. Then we have the Nine of Cups, which is about wish fulfillment. It's a wish fulfillment energy. And then we have the Hermit. So you might be dealing with a Virgo, but the Hermit energy could certainly be because we're in isolation, guys. A lot of people are getting the Hermit energy, as the Hermit energy is about feeling apart from and isolated and doing some very deep introspective thinking, like taking that mental space and pulling yourself away. So that could just certainly be it. The Lover's energy is great because it's about making a decision to make something work. So there's got to be a lot of communication here, and there has to be shared commitment. You want to make sure that there's shared commitment here for sure, because you're realizing here up to this point, because then we have the Four of Swords energy, which is about taking a time out, recognizing what's gone on up to this point, taking the lessons, throwing out the rest, and now figuring out how exactly you're going to be moving forward, how you guys can move forward on this new path, because there is this idea of a new path. So when it comes to the crowning energy, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. I mean, that sounds very dramatic, but really what it means is with the Four of Swords energy, you really want to be paying attention to how has somebody presented themselves in the relationship up to this point. You really want to pay attention to that, because that needs to be addressed. It just really needs to be addressed. And you want to wait and see if they're going to address it as well. Any sense of imbalance, because there had to be some sort of imbalance, because the thing is with the Lover's energy, there's a history to this. The Two of Cups is more of like a new relationship energy, but the Lovers is kind of like, you know what, we've been through a lot, we have this foundation, but we have stuff. There are fissures in the foundation. And you know what? Let's just know that nothing is perfect, but commit to each other that we're both equally wanting to work it out. And when you work it out, you have the blessing of Archangel Raphael and the luminary of the sun that's blessing this. So it's really great. But this tells me that something had to have been going on in the relationship. Now, it could just be weirdness because you guys haven't been able to see each other or have the kind of relationship that you normally have. For others of you, it could be because you're with each other 24/7 and you're going a little nuts. That could be something, right? But I feel like some things are going to be coming to light here that you guys are going to have to address, but it's nothing big. I don't get like a big deal about it at all. I still feel like there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of desire to stay within this. There is this moving forward and moving away from anything that doesn't work. Moving away from what doesn't work. So you have to have that conversation. But I'm feeling like you're going to want them to do a lot of the talking. You know, you can crack the seed open, but, you know, have them do a lot of the talking. And listen and think about what it is that you're hearing. But you're going to have your thinking cap on. You're going to be paying attention to everything, is what I'm feeling here. Okay, so let's pull some oracles. Let's see what we get. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Right, we got on top of the Hermit. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time to give to yourself. Well, I think a lot of us are forced to do that. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So I don't, Taurus, I just feel like you guys are going through a lot of change, sort of like globally. It's very interesting, this feeling I'm getting. Yeah, a lot of changes in career. Relationships are being like kind of weird right now. Self-indulgence, focusing on self-work. Time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, very nice. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, soul contract. Okay, watching, looking, focusing on the big picture. Then we have snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Oh, I hope this isn't just kind of like in your mind. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes, and remember, all these qualifiers don't have to do with anything. I mean, this could just really be this idea of competition within your relationship where you always feel like you have to one-up each other, you know? But this is about really taking a big, like a more global picture. A more global picture. And that might be what we're talking about here with the be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Like if you feel like, now some of you may be dealing with this another energy involved in this for sure. Where there's not, at least you're feeling like there might not be the best intention. But I am feeling very strong because I have to honor the surrounding cards when I interpret these, right? I am feeling that there might have been some sort of competitiveness within this relationship. You know? Some sort of competitiveness that didn't really make you feel very good. So there is this idea of really working on yourself, appreciating yourself, doing some shadow work. You know, this is a soul connection. Yeah. Pull a couple of closing cards and see anything else that we need to know about this. What's going on? There's a new beginning. A lot of passion. I like the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. It's like really, really, really positive, I have to say. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. See, the Five of Pentacles, that's why I was saying about this. All right, let me pull another card. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Seven of Swords. So the Five of Pentacles, the thing is with Five of Pentacles, it's more of a mental card than anything else. And it's this feeling the sense of lack in the relationship. But the thing is, you're feeling more lack than there actually is. You're actually more supported than you think. You have more emotional, mental, and physical connection like with this person than you realize right now. So this is like a very mental space. So because we're in quarantine and things are just weird right now, you want to make sure that you are, that your emotions don't, look more deeply into something than is there. Do you know what I mean? Because then we have the Hangman energy, which is a Neptune energy, and this is about feeling like ungrounded. You're not totally clear on things. This is trying to look at things through a fog, right? Trying to look at life through a very dirty window, And then we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords it's a Moon in Aquarius card. So this is about feeling one way deep inside, but on the outside showing something different. So, it's the card of thievery, right? Just the general interpretation. But I always call this kind of like my mask card, right? So this is the idea where you have to play somebody at their own game. So this is what I mean about, like, you might feel competitive. We have to play somebody at their own game. Or this may be you not being your full, true, authentic self right now, just because of everything going on. So you feel one way, but you're acting externally another way. Or you're vibing that somebody is not being their full, true, authentic self. But I think regardless, I'm getting a very heavy energy that if there is any like discomfort in the relationship, it has more to do with the current situation rather than this not being a really solid relationship, because I do feel like it is, right? We have so many beautiful positive energies that are supportive of this being a beautiful connection and working out. But I just feel like the stress of it all may be getting to you and getting to your relationship for sure. So just hang in there, my friends. It's not going to last forever. Who knows how long, but it's not going to last forever, right? And we just have to stay focused on the end point for sure. Okay, that is what I have for you right now. You guys take care. Bye-bye.